a business and reach success. So this is a highly demanding topic, and I welcome you all to this webinar. Today's hot topic of how to start business and reach success. Welcome all, and once again, thank you for all who joined now, and a lot of people are to join again. I think 93 people registered, so more people has to join, but we will not wait. We will start. So whenever we think about the business, we have a lot of dreams. We think that this business has to reach, very high, and it is we treat it as our own baby. So we feed it, we nourish it. We do so many things to bring this baby to a bright future. That is a business, but we never think how to bring it. What is the procedure to bring it? Which are all the factors or parameters which will kill this business? And if we use reverse way, how it can be achieved success? So it's like a both side sharp knife. If you use this knife in a proper way, you will get success. If you neglect or use this knife in a wrong way, it will kill your business. Hello friends, my name is Suresh Ambalak, and I'm a business consultant. I provide business growth strategies and guidance to entrepreneurs. You can also consult me for your business solutions or issues or problems for growth strategies and everything. I have given my number in the screen. You can note it and contact me whenever you require for help. So before starting the business, there are a lot of things to analyze and study. So there is a saying like, whatever you think, whatever you are going to do, you have to aim high, but think deep. Nowadays, people are aiming very high, but they are not thinking into deep. So that is a main reason for failure of any business, even it is a startup or running business or whatever it is. So before starting a business, there are 10 parameters or factors which you have to study and analyze. I'm going to explain you each and every point in this webinar. And if you use these 10 points properly, apply or implement these 10 points properly in your business, I'm very sure that your business will succeed and there is no chance for failure. That is my guarantee. So let's start the first point. The first point comes. Let me change the slide. %90 of the startups fail within 5 years because lack of innovation, and that is a first point. Lack of necessary innovation. What is innovation? Innovation is not copying others, simply finding an uniqueness or finding customer need and designing your business accordingly. So there is no innovation in today's business. That is the reason of failure of 90% startups. I will explain this in 10 points so that you will be clear. You note down all these 10 points and apply and implement in your business. Take a printout and stick in your cabin and everywhere in your office. Strictly adhere. There is no chance of failing any type of business. So I told you the failure for the reason for failure for any business is lack of needed exact innovation. So what are all these things? We will see. The first point is missing innovation and customers' money-making model. Normally, whenever we start a business, any business, what we think about ourselves. Let me check whether you are listening everything or am I audible, right? Because I'm not able to hear your sound.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, audible, sir. You can continue, sir.
Fine. Okay. If I'm audible, okay. Otherwise, you just tell me I'm not able to listen your voice. I'm not able to hear your voice. Okay. So the first point is missing innovation around customers' money making model. So normally, whenever we start a business, any person start a business, we think about our business growth or our profit. How I can grow my business, how I can make profit, what is the strategy I have to use. We never think our customer side. See, there is a saying, if you want to be peaceful, you have to make your neighbors happy. If you irritate your neighbor, then he will not allow you to sleep peacefully. Like that, in business also, if you make comfortable your customer, your business will grow. So always you think how your customer can be beneficial in the business. How your customer can be beneficial in the business. What is his strategy you have to apply? What is his profit-making source? Like that. There is 12 points I'm going to explain. So first is the profitability. Profitability means not yours. You forget about yourself for temporary purpose. You think only about your customer, and the customer will think about his customer, and his customer will think about his customer, like that. It is a cycle up to the end user. It will go like that. So profitability. You have to think how your product can make profitability to your customer. That means if your customer is purchasing product from you or service from you, how he will get profit. Whether your product is such a product which will give good profit to your customer. So if he is not profitable with your business or with your product or with your service, why he should do business with you? First question. So if first point is not connected, if your customer is not profitable with your business, you cannot stay with him. Your business will start coming down. The second is liquidity. Liquidity means how fast your product is liquidating from your customers' godown or store or office. How fast his customer is purchasing product from him. So if his customer is purchasing very frequently, very fast, then you can also supply him very fast. So that cycle will go very fast. So customers' product liquidity, stock liquidity should be faster to increase the transaction value between you and your customer. Then the customer will come again and again. He will do repurchase, and your transaction cycle will be very fast, and your transaction value also will be very fast. The third is growth. What is the growth strategy of your customer? Everything I'm telling about your customer only, not you. Once your customer is growing, your customer is getting profit, automatically you will also grow. That is a equation. So growth. What is the growth strategy of your customer? How your customer can grow? By purchasing your product or by doing business with you or getting service from you. If he is not growing, why he should be attached with you? So you have to check with your product or service whether these are matching with your customer or not. The next is productivity. This means if you are supplying an equipment, for example, a manufacturing equipment, with that manufacturing equipment, your customer is able to increase his productivity. And whether he is able to reduce manpower because of this new machine, whether he is able to cut cost in the production process. So, and whether he is able to increase his productivity. If all the three things are happening, then definitely he will do business with you. If your product or machinery, or it can be a software, it can be an equipment, or it can be a anything, any product which increases productivity. So if your product is not increasing his productivity, not cutting cost on his production process, and not having any benefit in his business cycle, why he should associate with you. These things you have to think and analyze and correct it then and there. So you have to do a total analysis on your product and the business before launching into the market. If you are going to start a business, or if you're already running a business, again you have to do a post-mortem. Then gross margin. Gross margin is such a thing. How much margin you are providing to the customer. You are selling a customer to product to the customer. Whether that customer is getting enough gross margin. Suppose he is getting 2% of profit margin or 3% of profit gross margin. How he will manage his business? Because next thing is revenue. When the gross margin and the revenue, when the gap between gross margin and revenue reduces, there is no purpose of doing business. I will explain you. Suppose you are giving 3% of gross margin and your product need much marketing and sales promotion. There you have to spend money. So that expenses will be there. So that expenses eat up all the gross margin, and revenue comes very, very low in his pocket. Revenue means whatever comes in his pocket after all expenses. Then why he has to do the business? And in other way, if you are giving 10% of gross margin to the customer and your product is not that much qualitative, it has to be pushed into the market to sell. He has to spend a lot of money for marketing people. He has to spend a lot of money for sales promotion. He has to introduce schemes, so many other things. And after that, revenue may be 1% or 2%. Then what is the use of doing it? So the gross margin the gross margin should not eat up all the marketing expenses. So you have to design your product in such a way so that the difference between gross margin and the revenue should be very, very less. That means if you are providing 10% of gross margin to your customer, he should earn a revenue of at least 5 to 6%. Okay, you are audible. I was checking that. Right. So next is revenue. I told you inventory turnover. Inventory turnover, again the stock. If your customer keeps the stock purchased from you for a long time, maybe 20 days, 30 days, 45 days, because he is not able to sell the product, then how he will come for again next purchase? You cannot sell to him, you cannot dump to him. So that means inventory turnover, that speed is very, very slow. You have to make the inventory turnover speed very high so that within 15 to 20 days, he is liquidating the stock. Again, coming back to you. Again, you are supplying. Again, he is coming back like that. If you have 20 customers, these 20 customers will come within 10 to 15 days on repurchase. So your transaction value will be very high. Your speed of transaction will be very high. Your inventory turnover will be very high. And your business also start growing. And this will connect to cash flow. Correct. Provided you are selling on cash and carry basis. Cash and carry basis. This is very, very important. A lot of business fails in this point only, cash flow point only. Because people say, now you see the balance sheet. All the businessmen see the balance sheet once in 6 months or once in a year. When they see, they will think that, yes, I have a very big business. I have done 100 crore business. But where is the money? There is the money for day-to-day expenses, monthly expenses, for recurring expenses. No money, because all the money is lying in the market in the form of outstanding or in the form of inventory. So a lot of stocks will be there for crores and crores of rupees. Crores and crores of rupees will be in the market like in outstanding. So this will affect the cash flow. When you don't have a cash flow, regular cash flow, daily cash flow, you cannot run a business. and your business 100% will fail. No doubt. So how to solve this problem? There are a lot of products which can be sold on cash and carry and credit also. My suggestion is, what I suggest to my entrepreneurs, and they have succeeded also in this, divide this into two: cash and carry business and credit business, provided if you are not able to do all the business in cash and carry, because there are a lot of products which cannot be do 100% on cash and carry basis. In that case only, if there are a lot of products can be done in cash and carry business also, that there you have to do 100% cash and carry business, you will get a 100% cash flow also. So I'm talking about those products which cannot be done on 100% cash and carry business. There you limit, shrink this credit business into 30%. Your credit business should not go above 30%. And people will say, business people, entrepreneurs will say, if I am reducing the credit business, then I will lose the sales turnover. What is the use of sales turnover when you are not getting the money in hand? It will kill you. This credit business is only a poison for your business. You don't understand. You see only the gross sales turnover. You don't see money, whether it is coming or not. You don't see the cash flow, daily cash flow. So you reduce the credit business into 30% initially. Cash and carry, make it 70%. You may lose a lot of customers who does it credit business. Let them go, because they are only coming to kill your business. Only cash and carry business people are only your real profit making people. So take those cash and carry people, reduce the credit people. So you will have 70% of cash and carry business. So you will get a very good cash and this cash flow. So in this 30%, you restrict a time period, 15 days or 30 days maximum credit period. After that, you don't supply the material. Stop it. They may go. Let them go. Because our purpose is that only. Take them out slowly. So finally, it will come to 30%, then 20%, then 15%, 10%. At a stage, you have to make it zero credit business. So you will have 100%, or you keep at least 10%. Okay, for your satisfaction, you keep 10% of credit business, 90% you will get a cash flow business. Now, once you reach this position, you will have very good business growth, and you can plan so many things. You will not have any difficulty in day-to-day expenses. Otherwise, all money are lying. Now what is happening in normal business? It is ulta. 30% only they are doing the credit cash and carry business. 70% they are doing the credit business. So what happens? They don't have money to pay salary. They don't have money to pay the suppliers. No money to pay rent, EB, so many. So everything is stuck up. And they pay salary late. Employees will go off. They pay late to the supplier. They will increase the price, or they will stop supply. So many things. So cash flow is very, very, very important. You 100% has to implement this in your business immediately. Otherwise, it is a poison. It's a slow poison. It will kill you. Then brand equity. Brand equity is such a thing which will help your business to grow very fast, which will help to sell at your price, which will help to reduce the difference of money expenses between gross margin and the revenue. Because if your product is branded, then there is no necessary to find out new prospect, because people will all automatically come and purchase your product. There is only you have to do some normal sales promotional work. That's all. So you need not to spend a lot of money in marketing, sales promotion. So your gross margin will be as it is. Maybe from 10% of gross margin, you need to spend for 3-4%, and 6-7% you will have revenue. So then you will have a very good cash flow. Here, you will have a lot of people repurchase, customers with you. When this happens, the next thing will happen, customer acquisition. Here, if you have a brand equity, That means if your product is branded, then customer acquisition is just a small thing. Otherwise, what will happen? You have to spend a lot of money for customer acquisition. The same in the marketing, in the sales promotion, in the email marketing, everywhere you spend money. So see, for your product, how much money you are spending for one customer acquisition, to acquire one customer, to catch one customer, how much money you are spending. Like that, if you are spending money for 200 customer acquisition, how much money gone from your gross margin? So that and all you can save. That and all you can save by branding your product. Not only branding, proper pricing, proper placing, reasonable quality. I will not say best quality, but reasonable quality and very good customer service. These things should be aligned together so that customer acquisition will be easier and you need not spend much money on customer acquisition. So after customer acquisition, you have to retain the customer. No. So customer acquisition you can do, but if you are acquiring one customer, that customer goes off after 1 month or after one purchase. Again, you are bringing one customer. He goes after 2 transactions, 2 purchase. Then what will happen? What is the use of acquiring customer? Then it is like you are putting water in a bottomless bucket. So you have to retain the customer all the time. You have to acquire the customer, retain him. Acquire the customer, retain him. Acquire the customer, retain him. So what will happen? More people will come, new people will come, old people already there. So you will have a very big database or customer base. So all the time you will have very good business. Business will automatically start growing. So these are all things are very, very important in your business. If you don't care this, your business will not succeed. And people don't have time to analyze all these things. People don't have time to think on all these things. So naturally, their business will not grow. So then they will start doing some other thing like giving discounts, schemes, or cheap pricing that we cannot call as a business. So the last point in this under this first heading, the 12th point is speed of transaction. When all these things happens, automatically this will happen, speed of transaction, because your customer have good profitability, your customer product costs are liquidating very fast, customer business have very good growth, and customer have very good productivity because of your product or machinery or software, whatever it is. Then the customer is getting a very good gross margin, and he has to spend very less on sales, promotion, marketing. So he is getting very good revenue in his pocket, and his inventory turnover is very high. So your transaction value, transaction period is also very fast. Because of all these things, you are getting very good cash flow. You have a lot of money, and with that money you are doing branding. Because of this branding, customer is coming more and more. You need not spend money on customer acquisition. Customer is coming automatically, and when customer is coming automatically, they are retaining also because this all thing works out. Because of all these things, customer retains. He will come again and again. He will purchase the same product. Because of all these things, your speed of transaction is also good. So this is very more than enough to grow any business. So this is the most important 12 points which you have to note down and implement in your business to get success. So never ever copy other business. If you are copying other business, you will not able to concentrate in this 12 point, and you will lose grip on your business. You will just start price war or competition or like that. So this is first point on how to succeed in your business. That is missing innovation around customers' money making. Your customers' money making model is the first point. So under this heading, one thing more I want to tell you is this innovation, that is a uniqueness. Innovation means what? What is the need of the customer? That is the innovation. No, like this Oyo Homes, how they are started. They found the customer need this thing. They are very difficult to find out a hotel, so they are helping them to find out. Like Uber, Ola, so they are helping. They have done innovation, so they have got a very good business. So finding out customer need, that is innovation. If you do this, you will succeed in your business. So this is the first point. So next point is this. I think everything I have explained. The next point is negative cash flow and negative working capital. How many people has come? Let me see. Am I clear in telling all these things? You are able to understand, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Sir, just show the third slide once more.
See, you have asked how to start business from scratch. That is what I told you. To start any business from the scratch, you have to analyze the 12 point what I told you. After analyzing this 12 point, that's a strategy. See, what's asked? Mahandesh. Mr. Mahandesh, you have asked how to start the business from scratch. That is what I explained to you. To start a business from the scratch, you have to analyze these 12 points, what I told you, under this first heading. If you don't analyze or just start a business because somebody started nearby, so I am also started, your business will not succeed. This strategy is same for running business and for starting a new business also. Hope I made you clear.
Sir, actually, I want to understand how to get idea, how to work on ideas before that from the scratch. Oh, I think only people who are in the business will understand these concepts, right? Profitability, or
I'm not able to
liquidity.
hear, Mahesh. If you have any doubt, you can write. So the
Can you hear
strategy.
me?
So what you are telling, this is a business strategy, and you are asking how to start a business. This is the thing. Both are same.
From
If the
scratch.
strategy is
Uh,
correct, proper, your business can be started with good basis, good basic,
Okay.
good foundation. So even if you are going to start a business tomorrow, first you have to analyze all these 12 points. I will show you. I told you this 12 points. If you are going to start a business tomorrow, how to start a business? Analyze. First you find out what is the product you have to start for a business. Whether that product is already available in the market. Suppose you are supermarket. If you are going to start a supermarket, lot of supermarkets are available in the market. Correct. Again, you are going to start a supermarket. Then what should be the uniqueness? What is missing in the available supermarket in the market, which you can bring new? That is the innovation I told you, missing innovation. What is the missing innovation? That you have to find out from this 12th. If you are doing this supermarket business, what profitability you can give to the customer? I told you to the B2B, you can take it as a B2C only. Both are same. So what is the liquidity? How fast your consumer is finishing that product? Again, he coming for repurchase, growth. By purchasing this product, how the customer will be benefited. In the B2B business, how business will grow. In the B2C business, how your customer is benefited. What is the productivity? Productivity for B2B and B2C also, how he is satisfied with that product. Then gross margin will not come for B2C, it will come for B2B. These are all for B2B. So whatever related for B2C, you can take from this. Whatever related for B2B, you can take from this. I think So you can give some good price and qualitative product, good service, and cash discount, volume discount, like that. You can slowly bring the slowly bring the credit business and the business. So the credit people will come. Sir, I already purchasing credit product for credit since last so many years. How you are not giving? No, I have changed my policy. And if you are purchasing on credit basis, this is your price. And if you are purchasing on cash and carry, I can give you a cash discount. This is the price, a reduced price. So if you have to purchase, you can purchase. Otherwise, I'm very sorry. Like this, you have to do cut and right. So slowly, you have to bring down, not all of a sudden. So from 70% or 80% credit business, you bring to 60%, 50%, 40%, 30%, and maybe it's a long process. Maybe within 1 year, you can bring up to 30% or 20%, then it will reduce again. Previous slide means which one I will show. This profitability, missing innovation. Previous slide means which one? That 12 points I told Nikita. You are asking previous slide, which one? That 12 point slide. This one. So you can note down. Okay, I will move. Otherwise, this webinar will not finish within the time. So we are in the second point, negative cash flow. So negative cash flow and negative working capital. What is negative cash flow? Negative cash flow is nothing but you don't have money in your pocket, but still you are doing business. Negative cash flow means you don't have money in your type of customer you need. That I will show you. First, let me finish this. Otherwise, I cannot finish this. I will show you. Okay. Now we are on the second point: negative cash flow and negative working capital. When you again this related to then again it is related to the credit business. If you are doing 70 or 80% credit business and 30% cash flow business, cash and carry business, you don't have money for daily working. You don't have money for salary. You don't have money for EB. You don't have money for supplies. You don't have money for this rent. So what will happen? Negative cash flow. So how you will work? You have to take money from outside. You have to take loan again from bank. You have to take funding from the investors. Again, you have a liability. Sometimes they will not give also. Bank will say, I already given you much, I cannot give. So if they are giving also, you have a lot of liability. This negative cash flow will affect the negative working capital because you don't have working capital, you don't have money. So this focus only to the reduction of credit business. Once you reduce the credit business, everything will sort out automatically. So this is a negative cash flow I told. Then the next point is so in negative cash flow, there is another thing. You will have check in your hand. When you are doing credit business, people will say, okay, sir, I will give PDC, post-dated check. But with the post-dated check, what you will do? Can you give to the EB or can you give to the landowner for rent? Can you give to the employee as to a salary? No. Maximum you can discount that checks in the bank immediately, and that there also you will lose a lot of money on discounting. So check is just a paper. There is no point in collecting PDC on credit business. So completely erase slowly the credit business and bring the cash business. The procedure I told you earlier, how to reduce the credit business and bring into the convert it into the cash business. Otherwise, what will happen? The profit and the cash flow are totally different. You may be knowing in the balance sheet, you will see a very big sales turnover. You have done 100 crores. After 1 year, you will see, I have done 100 crores. But where is the money? You don't have it. So negative cash flow. But you have a lot of liabilities also. You have a very big sales turnover also. But in between, no money. So that business is growing. No, that business is depriving. So don't accept any PDC check. Don't accept credit, available credit more than 15 to 20 days. Slowly reduce the credit period, credit business, and bring into the cash and carry business. So when this state comes, automatically your business starts ruining, because you have to again go for funding, again go for bank loans, and so on. So this negative cash flow and negative working capital will kill your business. Everything focused to one point only. You may be noticed on credit business. Then we'll go to the third point. This is everything I've explained you. Third point is expansion plans. So you have already started the business. So I think you are all clear how to start a business. I'm focusing that only. This webinar is for both people, both businessmen who are thinking to start a business and who are already in the business but not growing. Okay. So third point is expansion of negative with the negative market. So you already have a business or you are started a business. Now, like I told you earlier, you have very good sales turnover. You have done 100 crore turnover in last year. So you want to do another 100, it is double it, 200 crores next year. So you want to expand your business. For that, what you will do? You will establish 4 branches in other cities. Okay, so you will open 4 branches in other cities, and where is the money? You will go for again loan. You will go for funding with the investors. Take money from the established branches, established people, manpower, and everything, and you are losing money every day. In this case, expansion is suicidal. You should not do expansion with this strategy. Whenever you want to do expansion, you, like I already told you, you should have 70 or 80% cash flow, cash and carry business. If you have a cash flow, very good cash flow, you have a lot of. With that money, without taking loan, without funding, further funding, you have to expand your business. Take that money, open 4 branches. Number one. After that, tell each branch, this is your baby. You have to do business. You have to earn money. You have to spend money. And I am the principal office, principal company. You are my babies, your branches. You earn profit and give me this percentage every month. Say 10%, 20%, 25%, whatever it is. Every month, I should get profit from your branch. That means, tell all those branches, this is your profit center head. I will not support you in terms of money. I will support you in other way, like advice, supporting or coordination or whatever it is. But you have to work your own, and you earn, spend, and give me the profit every month. Then they will also grow. Your principal company also grow. In next stage, you can establish another 4 branches and do the same thing. That is called expansion of business, not like taking money from this branch and funding that branch, taking money from your principal company and giving to your branch, and everything will be collapsed. Altogether, your business will fall down. All the branches will fall down one by one by one. So never do this. while you think about expansion. Think about expansion when you have a 80 or 70 to 80% cash and carry business and you have enough money. With by taking loan or by taking funding, never think of expansion. That will kill you. This is, I told you, expansion with a negative margin. You don't have any margin, and if you do expansion, so what will happen? So fourth point is lack of talented manpower. Lack of talent. See, a lot of companies I have seen, they hire somebody just for hiring purpose. They need marketing people, so hire somebody for 10,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees and send him in the market, give product training and everything. They will blabber to the customer. They don't know what product they are selling, what quality their product have. They don't know ABCD about the product, and they don't know how to convince the customer, how to talk to the customer, also how to present themselves in the market. That also they don't know. This is not applicable to marketing alone. This is applicable to all your department, like your production, your purchase, your logistics, your finance, your HR, your marketing, sales, and everything. If you don't have a high performance team, your business tend to fail 100%. You will just spend money, nothing will happen. So when you are hiring people, or when check whether your people have already you have people team, check with them whether they are highly potential. Whether they have highly potential, I think you understood. They have something inside. Whether they are able to perform. Not only potential, they are potential, they are skilled, they know everything, but whether they are performing or not, or just passing the time. So this performance, you have to keep some monitoring system, performance analysis every month, every week, so you can understand how they are performing. Then whether they have skill, you have hired them for a lesser salary or higher salary according to their experience, whether they have the skill to work or not. That marketing skill they have, if they are in production, whether they have a production skill, or if they are in logistic, whether they have a skill to negotiate with the transporters. If they are in a quality, whether they are skilled to find out the issues, qualitative issues. And I will, they may have skill, but will is different. Are they ready to work? I have seen a lot of people who have high skill, but they are not ready to work. They will just pass the time. They will say, I have very good skill. It will come. I will do. Like that. So, main thing is whether they are ready to work. High willingness is there or not. If these things are not there, no purpose of taking people. And next is here in the same heading, whether these talented people who are you are hiring are capable of understanding your ideas. You have some idea about your business. You have some vision on your business. Whether these people are able to understand your idea even after you telling. If they don't understand your idea, how they will work, how your business can succeed. Because you will go this way, they will go that way, and your vision will come in between. It will drop it. So make sure that your hired people or your team or the people you are going to hire are able to understand your ideas. Not only understanding, after understanding the idea, whether they are able to execute that idea. Because understanding the idea and executing the idea are totally different. They have to understand the idea, and they should be capable of executing the idea, and whether they are able to work in enthusiasm or just coming in 9 to 5 office, nothing will happen. Yeah, whether they are ready to work with enthusiasm, with the energy, with eagerness. So these are all things you have to check before hiring a people and with your sales team also. So you have to revamp your sales team and check all these things. Then only, because business is not a one-man show. When you are doing a business, you are doing business with a team. If your team members are not proper, They are not able to support you. They are not skilled. They are not built. They don't have any will. They don't have any enthusiasm. They don't know your idea. They are not able to execute your idea. So what is the use of keeping all the garbages with you, paying salary and expenses every month? So this is very, very, very important, which kills or help you to succeed in the business. The next is scalability. Now everything is done. Now you have to scale your business. Expansion is different. You are putting 4 or 5 branches there and you are expanding your business. Scalability is different. That means if you are available or not available, your business should grow and flourish. That is a scalability. Even without branches also, if you have one principal office also, it should be scalable. People should come from other areas and purchase your product. Then only you will think about the expansion. So for people from 500 kilometers long coming and purchasing my product, so I should open one showroom or factory there itself to help them. So when it is scalable, expansion automatically happens. So scalability is whether your product is attracting people. That is called a scalability. Whether it is scalable, it is growable. Okay. So scalability and recurring. So the scalability, the scalability will happen when you have a recurring revenue model. So almost all the business don't have recurring revenue model. It's like a hand to mouth. Hand to mouth. When a business is hand to mouth, then you cannot grow the business. How you can make the business in a recurring revenue model? For that, customer retention, the point which I told in that first heading, under first heading, some 12 point I told. So there, I told you customer retention. Customer retention is most important to convert your business into a recurring revenue model. If recurring revenue model means every month you are getting money automatically. Cash and carry, not credit business. Credit business, you forget. Credit business, you have to stop it at any cost, at any time. So cash and carry business, cash flow business should happen automatically every day. So that means if you are retaining the customer all the time, if you are retaining the customer all the time, so you have 10 customers every time he is coming and purchase. You need not do anything. You need not ask him, sir, you come and purchase from us. They will automatically come. Yes, your product is branded, your product is good, qualitative, your product is good priced, good placed, branded and everything. So these people, and you are giving good service to them also. So why they should go to others? So these 20 people or 10 people will come regularly. Now here they said you are going to acquire new customers. Okay. So this new customer will come. This you have already a regular income, recurring income. So this is called a recurring, converting your business into recurring revenue model. So when you have a recurring revenue model, slowly your customer base will increase. From this 20, it will be 50, 100,000, 1 lakh. If you have a 1 lakh, 2 lakh recurring customer, loyal customer who is giving a recurring revenue, think how much money you will be earning without any effort. Automatically, the money will come. People will come and purchase. People will come and purchase. You have a regular recurring income, and in this way, you can convert the business into recurring model. Once you do this, you can go for expansion, and whatever I told earlier, you can. Without doing this, if you go for expansion, you will fall. So next slide I will go. Yes. Yeah. This I have completed. So next is fixed marketing. Time is up. Another 10-15 minutes. Mixed marketing positioning and wrong position. What is mixed marketing? Mixed marketing positioning means people does business without any planning. They don't know when to purchase the material, raw material, when to start production. But committing to the customer, yes, sir, I will give within 10 days, 15 days, 1 month. To give 1 month, to give the product to a customer on a specific date within 1 month, you have to plan. When you have to get the raw material, when you have to start production, when you have to do the quality, when you have to find out the logistic, what is the transit time from your factory to the customer, when the product will reach the customer. So zero planning will kill your business. If you do whatever, all these, whatever I told you earlier, if you do everything properly also, if this is not there, your business will not go. The second is improper segmentation. If your product is not segmented properly, like you have a total area. In this area, you have to segment it: east, north, west, central, northeast, southeast, like that. Segment it. Do the proper marketing there. Do the proper pricing there. So area segmentation is most important. After area segmentation, you have to do the demography. Demography means which product suit to which segment. You have 2-3 products, maybe accessory product, main product, whatever it is. For this segment of people, which product is suitable? So you have to match the demography, that is a suitability of the product of that area people in that segment. Then only people will come for purchase. If you are presenting a product which that area people, that people residing in that area don't want, they will not purchase. They will go for other product. Then you have to see the psychography. Psychography of the people means what people think, what people actually want, whether they are a cheap customer purchasing the low price with a psychology, mental mindset of low priced or highly priced. If you give a low priced product to a highly high profile people, they will not purchase. In this reverse way also, if you are giving a highly priced product to a low priced mentality people, they will not purchase. So you have to understand the psychography of the people and place the product. There is a price in the product, placing the product, understanding segmentation, demography, and psychography with the product. Then only these things will work. In this, the main thing is, mixed marketing. In this, under the heading of mixed marketing, positioning and wrong positioning, the main thing is you have to identify your product. Most of the business, 90% of the businessmen don't identify their product, their own product. But what is the uniqueness in their product? They say, my product is best. Just like that. What is best? They also don't know. If your marketing person goes to a customer and tell him, yes, sir, my product is a very good feature, this thing, that, he will say, everything is available in your competitor product also. It is new. Then he will not be able to tell. So you have to identify your product. What is, so there are 3-4 things I will tell you, like Vico turmeric. Everybody knows Vico turmeric is a face cream. Surf. Everybody knows surf is for washing. Like that. Your product should tell what it is. Then customer will easily understand. For that, check whether your product solve problems of the customer. If your product is immediately solving the, see, customer has a problem and you are telling, this is your problem, this is my product, this product will solve your problem. Definitely he will purchase. Or if your product is the best one, lot of products are available like this in the market, and whatever not available in those products is available in your product. So that is why my product is best. So what is that one point which is not available in other product is in you? So that you have to check. Then whether this product is very convenient to use. Maybe there are a lot of other products which will be complicated to use. It's not customer friendly, but this is very, very easier. Then customer will purchase. So like that, you have to check what is the identity of your product, which customer can be attracted. That you have to highlight, and you have to find out in your product when you deciding to a business. Now somebody asked how to start a business. Before starting the business, you have to check all these things, whether your product is the best, because that means what is not available in other product is available in your product, whether your product is convenient in using for the customer. So like that, whatever point I put, you have to check all these things before starting a business. If you have already started a business, you have to be a post-market. And more, whether your product is cheaper price-wise. Yes, my product is little bit cheaper than other available product, but with all the features available. Then customer will purchase. So when before you starting a business, you have to think how I have to price. If you have already done doing a business, you have to do this analysis, how I can reduce the price, and then without reducing or without compromising the features. Then whether your product has a best value after purchasing. Suppose your product is 10 lakhs rupees worth, and after investing the 10 lakh rupees, if I'm getting a benefit of 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, then definitely I will purchase. So whether your product has a best value or not. Or your product is prestigious, like if I'm wearing a Van Heusen suit, or I'm using a Mercedes Benz, or I'm using a latest version iPhone, it is a prestigious phone. So whether after purchasing your product or service, whether it will add something value for me, whether I can people will consider me as a prestigious person by using this product, then customer will purchase. They will not see the pricing. Or whether your product has maximum features, other product have this 10 features, and your product have another 5 features, then they will purchase. And whether your product is reliable, others are telling yes, this will work for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. You are giving lifetime guarantee. My product is reliable for lifetime. Then people. So identify what is the uniqueness, what is the identity of your product. So without identifying your product, what is there in your product, if you are doing business, you are starting business, there is no point in doing this. You are just wasting the time and money. And the next point is next point, leg guard. Leg guard means after the saturation of the market, one businessman is bringing that product. Yeah, I also have this product. I want to sell it. It's called like, I also have the product. I want to sell it. Market is saturated. Everybody has brought the product, the same product. You are also bringing. How you can sell? You can also, provided you have something I told you earlier. That so many points I told you now. Otherwise, how you will sell? So here your business will fail. Then what he will do? He will start giving schemes. He will start giving discounts. He will start giving whatever he want to do. Compromising his profit, he will do. Finally, what will happen? He will play with his profit, and he will not have any profit. Again, go for loan just for selling purpose. He will sell it, and he will not have anything in his pocket. He will shut down the business finally. That is called leg guard. So never do this business. If you are coming last, come with latest. That is the formula. The 8th one is save yourself from out-competition. How you can say, see, whenever you start a business or whenever you are already in the business, you are applying new strategies, all your competitors are looking through this binocular. What you are doing, what strategies you are using, how you are selling, how you are talking to the customer, what schemes you are introducing, how much price you are selling, how you are pricing, how you are placing the product, or what is everything whatever I told all this time, they are looking through a microscope. So you have to save yourself. Otherwise, they will copy everything, your business, and they will do better than you. So for this, you can do the intellectual property rights and keep your designs and other documentation and all that. You can do the intellectual property rights or patent and everything. So, and another thing, you have to tell your marketing people or your team itself, the office, logistic or whatever it is, don't open your mouth to your competitors or outsiders about your business. Because this marketing people normally say, I have my price is this, your price is this, I have done this analysis, I have done this scheme, this thing, that thing, so many things, they blabber. So everything they will catch up and do better than you. So it is very important for your to tell your team that don't blabber ever anything outside the office. So you have to save yourself, otherwise they will take your business and they will do better than you. And this ninth point is missing the process of converting feedback into feedback. This is very, very, very important. I saw many office people and business people having the feedback form. Even it can be a shop or it can be a factory or whatever it is. So feedback, they are just taking and keeping into the file or tearing it and putting into a dustbin. So when you are getting a negative feedback, it's a complaint. It is a gift for you. You have to change it into the next step, progress it, and correct it. Your business will grow step by step. So each and every complaint, if you are going to correct it, sit with your team to brainstorming, okay, and do some modification, correction. Finally, your target should be 0 complaint. Then your business will grow. So you have to make the feedback into feed forward. Then only your business will grow. And the next last point, 10th point is you should have a ecosystem in the business. Like you people should think that without our business I cannot live. Today, like without Facebook, we cannot live. Without fridge, we cannot live. Without TV, we cannot live. Without a mobile, we cannot live. Like that, you have to make your product tightly connected with the people so that people will think that without that also your product, not others' product. Without your product, they cannot live. So you have to make an ecosystem like that, connect with society so that 100% they will come and purchase your product once they start doing like this. The business will grow automatically. And there's a last point, ecosystem. So with this, we are closing the webinar. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. I think I have made everything very clear to my satisfaction, but your satisfaction is most important. So if anything, you can ask. Type of customer, somebody Nikita, type of customer. Type of customer needs means you have to find out what customer need. Like I told you example earlier, there was a very big problem for a car. If we want to go out who don't have a car, they have to hire a taxi. It's very costly, red taxi or yellow taxi or private taxi. It was very costly. So this Uber or Ola found out this is a need of the customer, and they made a platform and started giving car at a cheaper price. Like Oyo rooms, it is very difficult to find hotels earlier. So now they are providing hotels online and showing everything according to their standard or hotels they are providing. So they found out what is customer need and they have done it. So this is the need of the customer. This is a way to find out the need of customer. You penetrate the market, understand what customer need. There are a lot of tea shops. Now, what customer need? Customer don't need just a tea. They need different varieties of teas, new taste. So find out which taste customer likes. That type of tea you make, customer will make a big crowd. And what anything you want to ask, or shall we close it? You write it because I am not able to hear. Any question? Okay, I will show the slides. This is most important. This 12 point you note down, this will give you the exact picture on what, how to start a business, or if you are already into the business, how to grow your business. This 12 point is most important. Are you able to see? Customer need, you have to find out from this slide only. At customer need, you have to find out by analyzing the market, what customer exactly need. See, if you, when you are traveling, when you are traveling in a flight, when you are traveling in a bus, you are traveling in a train, people will say, this is what, this is not available. If I'm getting this way, that way, so many things that through discussion only how to find out customer need. So we cannot ask and go, customer, what you need. So you have to penetrate in the market, you have to mingle with the public and absorb from them what they actually need. Like, for example, if you are traveling in a train or something, they will say, nowadays this coffee is not so good. They are just mixing something powder and giving this. So that is a need. The customer need a very decoction coffee or tasty coffee which they are not able to get in the market. If you're providing such a type of coffee, I'm just telling an example, such type of coffee, people will come. Or food. They will say, nowadays there is no good food and in a reasonable cost. So you will understand what is the taste of the customer food, which food they are talking about. If you are providing that food like in a restaurant or something, customer. So it is applicable for even equipments also. And they will say, today there is no nearby workshop or factory for grinding or for welding. This automatic welding machine is not available. This particular type of welding machine is not available. Very difficult to do. Every time I'm going to about 200, 300 kilometers to do this job. So that is a need. So by interacting with the public, by exploring into the public, by hearing their discussion, they can understand their need. This has to be observed and taken. Nikita, I think you are clear on customer need. So Pradeep, shall we close it or any question is there?
Yes, sir, we can wind it up, sir, if there is no question.
Okay, guys, thank you for attending this webinar. Have a great night. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.